I have made well over $500,000 with simple digital products, and in this video I want to show you exactly how to create your very first digital products in 7 days. If you're new here, my name is Courtney. I would love for you to hit the subscribe button. I've been building a digital products business for 2.5 years now. I've made well over $600,000 as a total beginner, just kind of an average mom of two, and it has totally transformed my family's lives. And now I help other people truly go monetize their passions with digital products. Most people spend months thinking about creating a digital product, and truly it is not that difficult. So in this video, I'm going to explain to you exactly what you need to do to start making your very first digital product. Because I do not want you getting stuck on a digital product idea or logos or branding, websites, tech, any of this stuff. Frankly, you can make something very quickly in Canva. I think too many people think that their first digital product has to be absolutely perfect. You're not getting this product tattooed on you. You can change it later. You can make it better later. Done is way better than perfect. Biggest thing is just getting started. And frankly, if I had to start over today with no audience, no products, no fancy tools, nothing, this is exactly what I would do. Day one, you want to choose a problem to solve. The best digital products are going to be things that solve problems that real people actually have. Stop looking for the perfect niche. Stop looking for the niche that makes the most money. You can make an incredible income in any niche. The biggest thing you need to look for is a problem that real people need help solving. So this could be stuff like meal planning, weight loss, homeschool stuff, productivity stuff, content creation. There's so many things, right? This could literally be in any category. A good question to ask yourself is what question do people constantly ask you? And a really good key point here is you do not need to be some type of expert. You don't need to have like a PhD in weight loss to be able to help somebody. You need to truly just be 1 or 2 steps ahead of somebody. And you need to think of yourself as a guide in that area, not necessarily like an expert, right? When someone is looking for a problem to be solved, they're looking for a guide who has done that first step. That's really it. So day one, choose the problem. Day two, choose the product. Most beginners just totally overcomplicate this again. So if you have decided on a problem that you want to solve, next you need to figure out what type of format do you want to put that in, right? This could be things like a checklist, an ebook, a masterclass, templates, a guide, planner, a simple app. You don't need to start with a super fancy in-depth course. You don't need to start with a 100-page ebook. You don't need to start with fancy software. You just need something useful. So day two, pick your product. All right, so we're moving on to day three. In day three, you're going to actually create your product. And I want to start off by saying this does not have to be some perfectly branded, crazy thing. Think about Canva. Think about putting something in a Google Doc. Think about utilizing ChatGPT and systems that can help you create this product. The goal is not perfection. The goal is completion. Get it finished. Good enough, right? Good enough. Your first product will not be your best product, and that is okay. You just need to start moving in the right direction. All right, day number 4, create a sales page. This can be so simple. My absolute favorite place to have my sales pages is going to be a platform called StanStore. I will link that underneath this video. What I love so much about StanStore, especially from someone who has used basically every other platform software out there, is the simplicity. If you are a beginner, you do not want to start with having to create a whole website. You do not want to have to, and this is how I started, and it was so hectic. And I can imagine that a lot of people that started in the way that I started probably quit. You don't want to start by creating very complicated funnels on, say, DHL or something like that. You want to start with something that's going to be simple, because at the end of the day, the biggest thing with your first digital product and your business in general is going to be to start getting content out there and getting eyes on your digital product. It's not going to make a big difference if you have a funnel compared to a more simple sales page like StanStore. And honestly, StanStore looks great, behaves great, and what I love best about it is it's an all-in-one platform. You can have your link in bio on there, your sales pages on there, you can do order bumps on there, your email, literally everything that you need to do as a beginner with digital products, you can do on there under one house. For your sales page, you're going to want a really simple structure. You're going to want to talk about the problem that your product solves, how your product is the solution for that, what's included, the price, and paint the picture of how their life is going to be once that problem is solved. And that's it. Number 5, on day 5, and I gotta be honest, anybody can do this in 7 days. None of these days really take very much time. If you can put an hour into these things, you can be rolling with your digital products business in a week. So anyways, number 5, we are going to need to start creating content around your digital product. And this is going to be basically the thing that you do ongoing. You have your digital product, your storefront is set up. Next is just getting eyes on that product, and that is going to come from creating content. What's so great about social media is that it's free. And if you learn how to create content around your product, you can get free content exposure to your content or to your product. So these are things like reels, tutorials, going live, carousels, stories, doing little FAQs, something like this. You want to talk about things that your ideal audience is interested in, or maybe the problem that they are facing right now and how you're solving that problem. You want to talk about things basically that will give you a natural way to lead into your product, right? So let me give you a really quick example. One of my products, it's called Content HQ, and it's actually like a software that integrates AI. You import a bunch of information about your business, your writing samples and stuff like that, and it uses AI to basically write all of your future content for you. So I would talk about things that are problem associated. So I used to spend so much time writing my content. It really drained me. I feel like every single day I wake up and I'm staring at a blank screen thinking, what am I even going to post today? How am I going to really be able to articulate my ideas in a way that's going to naturally lead people into purchase my products from me? I can talk about these things because these are things that other people are struggling with, right? And then I can say, actually, this is exactly why I built Content HQ. Because now, with a click of a button, my content is done for me. Not only is it done for me, but it's converting better. It's gaining me followers, sales, all of the things in a fraction of the time, and frankly, just kind of effortlessly. Do you see how I did that right there? That is the type of thing that you want to do with your content in association to your digital product. Day 6 is going to be kind of the same thing here. You need to get some social media presence going. So whether this be setting up a YouTube, an Instagram, a TikTok, whatever you want to do, I really think starting with one platform is the way to go. I am multiple years into my business and I am just now expanding from Instagram. I have built my whole business so far over on Instagram. I'm kind of getting tired of Instagram, to be honest with you. And I'm working on other things that I think are more fun and frankly a little bit more my style. I'm working on a Pinterest. I am going to be starting to grow YouTube. But there are so many different platforms that you could use to market your digital products on. Frankly, if I'm being totally honest with you, I think your best bet is to choose what platform you like consuming content on the most. If you constantly go to YouTube for everything, why not just start a YouTube channel? If you love TikTok, start doing TikTok. Pick one and start to get better at it, right? That's it. It's really that simple. Day number 7. It doesn't get much simpler than this. Start making improvements. You're not going to be good at first. You're going to suck at content. It's going to be really uncomfortable. Don't start over. Just get better, right? Put some content out. Analyze what you liked, what you didn't like. Don't delete it or anything like that. Just start getting better and keep making content. This is like an ongoing thing. If you can put at least a few pieces of content out a week, you will be making progress. If you really want to run with your business, try putting out a couple pieces of content a day. Try different hooks. Try different writing styles. Try B-roll versus talking head videos. Try different things. See what you like best, right? What you start with might not be your favorite thing. It might not be the thing that works for you. Don't be afraid to try different things. That's it. In 7 days, this is how you can go from total zero to having a full digital products business built out for you. Here are some of the biggest mistakes I see beginners make when they are first starting their digital products business. So don't do these. First and foremost is feeling like everything has to be perfect. It's not going to be. I'm multiple years in and my stuff is still not perfect. I try really hard. I get them better, and that's what's going to happen for you. Your first digital products is going to be your worst one. Your first piece of content is going to be your worst one. The whole point is getting better. A little bit better every single day is going to give you such growth, right? Overthinking and feeling like you have to be perfect is going to be the biggest mistake you could possibly make. You get better and you get close to that perfect by action, not by overthinking. Another really big mistake I see a lot of people make is trying to build out a super complicated product for the first product. Honestly, you can have the best products in the world, but if you're not getting really good at selling, marketing, creating reels, that type of thing, you might as well not even have a product at all. So that is the most important side, not the back end side. So spending a ton of time building out a really complicated back-end business, a really complicated first product is really a big waste of time. You want to create something small, easy to digest, easy to create, and get started on the other side, right? You can always make more products for that audience later. Another major mistake I see people making is consuming for way too long before they create. So if you're watching this video and you've watched a lot of other videos like this, maybe you've purchased a couple of courses, you're just in this consumption mode, you need to snap out of it. You need to just go create something small. Go create a freebie and start collecting emails. It doesn't have to be anything serious. If you're improving and actually taking the action, you're going to get to your end goal at some point. But if you never actually start, if you never actually launch the thing, you're just never going to get there. So I'm going to wrap this one up here. If I had to start over today, let's just go back through these steps real fast. You need to solve a problem. You need to create a very simple digital product around that problem. You need to create content that relates to your product and your target audience that would want to purchase that product. You need to launch, period. Stop overthinking. Get your sales page done, get your Instagram or TikTok or whatever set up, launch, get your stuff out there. And 5, which is like a repeat again and again forever, improve. Just keep getting better, keep making content, keep promoting your stuff, and keep getting better and better at your content, marketing, selling, all of these things. If you're a total beginner and you are serious about making an income with simple digital products, I want to invite you to my completely free beginners course and community. It's called Digital Products Academy. We have over 7,000 members already over on School. I have so many free trainings in here. Plus, you have the ability to actually connect with like-minded people, entrepreneurs, as well as myself over there. So I would love for you to join. It's completely free. I'm going to walk you through things like choosing your niche, what digital products are, how to actually create a digital product, how to do content, products that actually sell, and way, way more. Your first digital product is not supposed to change your life. It's supposed to teach you how to actually create one and start that momentum to changing your life. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope to see you over in Digital Products Academy, and please drop a comment, a like, or even hit that subscribe button. I would love to see you on my next video.